Okay. I forgot to log in. Right. Okay. Where's the cool loading screen? That's really freaking cool. Actually, looks like a Molag bowl. Right. Let's just check to make sure everything's going okay. Because there was a Windows update today, and that can often cause things to go wibbly. Right. Okay. So that's looking good. That's actually looking pretty good. Right. Let's load in. There we go. Yeah. So I don't know, but something's happened to my Windows stuff. I think it may be a Chrome thing or Windows or something where it's like I've been logged out of practically everything. Hopefully it's a security thing kicking in, but I'm more concerned about the Windows update because something always gets changed or reset. Even if it's something I don't normally use, I'm going to say for once in a blue moon, something always gets reset. And I don't know why. It's often to do with OBS. So if something goes weird today, that's why. But, no. Okay, so we're continuing where we left up things off last time. There was one assassination attempt we intercepted, and we're on our way to try and stop another one. Cat's asleep on her tree. I have my water, and I'm going to have another drink because I am thirsty as flip today. Yeah, it's been a weird day. Been a weird day. Not necessarily bad today, just weird. Brain-wise, I mean. Right, okay, so yeah, the first load always takes a little bit longer. I've got my fan on. I forgot what else I was going to say. Yeah, I think I mentioned it yesterday about how Friday will be the last in the Star Trek films that we're going to be watching for a while. I think it's Insurrection, I believe. I believe that's the one. Then next week will hopefully be Stargate. And if that's not available, then we'll go into Fallout 4. Fallout 4. Wow. Sorry, the Fallout show, which is obviously does have some influence from Fallout 4, but I mean they're set in the same universe. But it's a good show. It really is a good show. I know why. Yeah, because I logged out in Penumbra in Daggerfall, so it will take a little bit longer because of the loading. It's probably going to have. I think there was like a patch to some of the other things. Oh yeah, there's also a big DLC patch update coming for RimWorld, which is going to be interesting. So that means all the mods are going to be put up in the air for a little bit. That's going to be fun. Not sure when that's going to happen. Why is this not loading? Why are you not loading, game? Game, why are you not loading, please? Oh, there you go. They're just taking its time. Okay. Right. Okay, so let me just sort everything out. Let's just do that there. Like it's supposed. Why does that never stay in the same position? I don't know. Let's just put it. Let's just make it a little bit. No, that's too big. That's too big. I want it to be like there. Let's see if I can make it. Can't make it taller. Right. Okay. We are good to go. Right. So where are we going? This way. My first things first. I actually wanted to do is I need to do that. Yep. I also need to put all my stuff in the bank. So I've got a nice clean inventory.
Hello there.
Okay, I'm going to put those in there. I've got plenty of inventory space. You know what? I'm going to put those in there as well. I'm going to mark that as junk because I don't need any of those. The poison I'm not using on this character. Good for Nightblades. Not, even though technically I do have a Nightblade aspect, this is not the main thing. Eagle roast pig. Right. Yeah, let's dismiss him. And let's have our roast pigoo. There we go.
Opportunities for pickpocketing here.
Yes, there is. Okay, there we go. Right, it's almost ready. Almost ready. Just need to do some like minor tweaks here and there. for things that weren't working exactly how I wanted them to, and for some reason they've now changed. We're getting there. Okay. So you know what? Let's just move that over to there. There we go. Right. Okay. Third time's a charm. Here we go. Right. So yes, we're going to go and try and stop another assassination attempt. But before we go over there, one thing you have to do on a daily basis, otherwise it'll take absolutely ages, is to take a quick visit to the stable master to help level up our riding abilities. There we go. That's that done. Nice and easy. And that should give me, yep, riding skill capacity. Sorry, carry capacity. And that basically means I can now carry just one more item. I have one more inventory slot. Speaking of which, why am I not mounted? Oh yeah, because at the moment, technically speaking, it's faster for me to run. But only by like a smidgen. So, oh, I'm on a bear. I'm on me bear. I think we're going to speak to the king, because it's the king, the thane, and the queen. So yes, this is I think King Emric, who I believe is voiced by Bill Nighy. I believe. I might be wrong. If that's who Bill Nighy is, he's in a lot of films. He's one of the sort of ones I think.
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
Hello.
Death to the king.
Oh great, it's an assassin. Right. There we go. So it looks like I've got it just in time. Oh, then Thanos another one.
A lizard with a crown. Death to the king. Die.
Am I supposed to kill someone? Apparently we'll go upstairs. Right, okay. They're just NPCs, right? They're up. Random NPCs. Doesn't matter. I think I see now I'm getting. I wonder why I wasn't getting experience. And vaporize. Ooh, invigorating gloves. That was fun, wasn't it?
Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
Oh, no, it isn't King Casimir.
Nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
It's King. I mean, it's King Emric. I'm thinking of.
Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Save.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
Good. Hello, King Casimir.
It would seem that the captain's concern.
Yeah, I'll get my kings mixed up.
You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
Well, I did what I could. Well, me and Nemba, obviously.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was Veric, but he worked for someone named Angoff.
Angoff?
Yes.
I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The royal spy master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angoff. But that's all we know.
Well, they wanted to create chaos by assassinating you.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on.
That's appropriate.
We must get to the bottom of this.
Anything I can do?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name.
Sweet.
But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
Works fine for me, and we get a nice shiny sword. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, yes. Saved the life of the King of the Daggerfall, yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the king I'm thinking of is King Emmerich, not King... Not that one upstairs. Oh, got a skill point. Aid XP increased to 10, sweet. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, we'll put it into that. Oh, hello, what's that up there? What's that? That is a... Oh, yes, that's the... There's like a... When you've done the Thieves Guild, there's like a... There's like a sort of like collection achievement you can get, but you have to steal very specific items from very specific locations. It's like a... Not so difficult, but it's fiddly. But there's like an achievement associated with it, and I think other bits and pieces, but I haven't done it yet because I got around to it.
In the name of the king.
Oh, I thought you were trying to stop me. Alright. I was going to say, dude, seriously, I just saved your king's life. There's no need to be sort of a dingleberry about it.
It's you! Huzzah!
Yes, it is I. Word gets around town quickly. Right, so where we go? We are going... Okay, yeah, I see it on the minimap. Oh, there's a sky shot over... Yeah. Oh, we've already got a sky shot. Okay. Oh, that's the one I got before. I took a little shortcut because I went the wrong way. Alright, there's a dude over here called Merrick. Hello, Merrick. Hello.
Thanks, Stendar. You're with the guild?
Yes, Guildmaster Caesar Colors sent me. Oh, that Khajiit voice. Are you alright?
If the divines will it. The worms caught us off guard, but we made them pay in blood. Did Colors brief you on our contract? What we seek?
Yes. I can't help it now. I'm having to actually concentrate and not slip into the Khajiit voice. Okay, you thought Daedric anger might drop here.
As you say.
I'm
There won't
failing.
be an anchor here anytime soon, thanks to the two of us. I should be moving. We had word of another cell north of here, near Aldcroft.
Right, where do you want us?
Here, if you please. Aleph, stay with our new friend. You two search these bodies, see if you can find anything of note. A pleasure meeting you, oh my comrade.
And to you too, Merrick. Hello. Right, so I've got a worm cultist. And another worm cultist. And oh, and one exploded.
Cease your meddling, scum. The Red Guard's soul will fuel the Mortum Vivicus. Nothing you can do can stop it.
Dark Moons. What was that?
Rikaji's walking into a bar.
That vision. A Dremora woman talking about Merrick. Why would she want my hapless companion?
Who was that?
Aleph has no idea. Whoever she is no friend to the guild or Merrick.
She's after his soul, she said.
It would seem so. This one cannot imagine the value of such a thing. Too shiny and dripping with pride. Just the same, we must warn him, and the guild. Aleph will go after Merrick. Return to Caesar Colors. Tell her what you have seen. Go.
I'm on it.
Return to Daggerfall quick as you can, comrade. Caesar Colors must know.
Alright, time to get on the Frosty Mount, which is the like a sort of ice tiger. I'm going to go... Oh, well, that was my fault. This is a Fighters Guild. And she is upstairs, I think. So 1 second. So the old graphics card to get fans wearing up. I always want to make sure it's behaving itself when it does that. There we go. Actually, let's just check to see how the graphics are. I might be able to... Oh yeah, I've got it set... Yeah, let's turn the shadow qualities down to high for the moment. Grass, that can go on high as well. I don't really need anything. It's just although I can run it on ultra, it seems to strain it a little bit. Plus with OBS running as well, it does put a strain on the card. So I need to make sure I'm having that nice kind of sweet balance. Like it's not to a level that it's worrying me that the fans are going. It's just because the card is normally really, really silent. When the fans do properly rev up, I can hear it. Considering the issues I had before with one of the fans breaking, so a little bit paranoid. Yeah, it's steady. It's a steady sort of hum, I suppose you could call it. It's just noticeable. Let's see. Let's wait for it to reload. See, the graphics may be dropping down a smidgen, but I'd rather that than, you know, my rig melting because it's running too much or something. Plus, it should hypothetically help with loading times. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, also so because there's the whole Windows update as well, that has also got me a little bit. Why is everything taking a long time to load? Why are you doing all this? Yeah, this is definitely taking a long time to load. It shouldn't be taking this long. I'm looking at my build as well. Quick link, another fail, fake carver, killer's blade, languid eye. Wow, this is really taking a long time to load. Yeah, I never look at the settings when I go back in. So this is longer than I had before. Why is this taking so long? See if there's anything running in the background that shouldn't be. Now OBS is running fine. Let's check. Make sure it hasn't crashed. Oh! Okay, something's gone. Yeah. I'm getting some CPU issues here at the moment. My CPU usage is at 100%. Okay, let's just try closing down something, see if that helps. It should not be running at 100%. Yeah, for some reason ESO has gone, like, it's taken up a massive chunk. Like, way more than it should be doing, so let's have a quick... Okay. Oh yeah, now it's dropping down to manageable levels, but that was very worrying. Okay. Right, let's have a quick look at the settings to see if there's anything that can help with that. Modifiers on, limited background FPS, yep. FPS limit 60%, yep. Custom scale. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to have to keep an eye on that. It may be because I changed the graphics a little bit, and it didn't like that. But we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it, especially if it takes a long time to load between. I suppose yeah, because that was it was treated as a fresh reload. Okay, so yeah, just keep an eye on it. Back to the plot. American Edith stopped the cultists, but the projection appeared to us a Dremora woman.
A vision of a Dremora. This clouds the waters. The forces of Molag Bal must know more than we realized. What did she say?
She talked about a mortarum. Vivicus, I think. Don't know what that is.
Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she say anything else?
No, she said she'd take a Red Guard's soul. I think she's going after Merrick.
Merrick? This drives my scales.
I bet.
Recruit, you must get to them. Aleph and Merrick are competent, but the Daedra are not to be trusted. Find them near Aldcroft. I will rally our forces here and investigate this Vivicus, whatever it is.
We'll do, Guildmaster. Oh, thank you. Okay, this seems to be going smooth enough, so I don't have to wait too much. Yeah, it's probably because I did like a major change to the graphics that it was getting a bit, well, as far as the game's concerned, major change. That it had to unload all the other stuff and then reload it. I think that's how it goes, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. But oh, almost fell in the water. There we go. That's another way shrine discovered. Right, we are going up to. Oh, no, no. Oh, apparently there's a book over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. True Heirs of the Empire. There we go. And it should be in here. Yep, there we go. Illison Tower. Illison, or is that it? Oh, yeah, Illison. You can always look just in case. Oh. I was about to say, where's Embel? There she is. Now stop it. Stop. Is that a spear? Yep, good. Get the note. Loot as much from Illison Tower as you can. We need resources to take our new allies. We will control the manor north of Dylan's Mill, Naorum Manor. By the time you're done, flank the Daggerfall guards when you get here. Signed, T. That doesn't sound fun, does it? You know what? Oh.
To get the blood pumping, right?
Yeah, sorry for almost shooting you there, remember? I do apologise. Shame there's no way to sort of turn that off, but I suppose that's the price you pay for it. It is a beam weapon after all. Damn it. Eat. Let me kill you. Harpy. Fine. Third person. Right, so I need to go down there and get a sky shard. That lightning ultimate is really interesting when she does that. It basically sets like that just integrates everything really. Excuse me. Right, so we need to go. Oh, got a skills point. Let's have a look. What have we got? So it's saving those points for that. Saving that for that. Saving for that. Oh, blade cloak. There we go. So that's the other one, replacing that. So that basically develop yourself in a protective cloak of razors. And nope. Nice. Okay, so I'm going over this way. Okay. First of all, let's deal with these. Yeah, this build is certainly looking promising. And interesting once I get the once I get the all the other stuff for it. Yeah. This is drop down. Drop down where? Oh, let me drop down there, right. Blade. Sabatons. Ooh. Medium. Ooh. Sorry, I was trying what I was doing. I was trying to work out where that speed buff came from. There we go. Right, let's try it again. I thought I could buff from the other character who was there. Oh, 1 second. That might be coming from mine. Oh, yeah, that might be coming from there. Interesting. Major evasion. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You can see how quick it is there. Yeah, so he loaded a lot quicker that time, so okay. Yeah. So obviously that's what happened. You know, you had to unload the old textures and then reload the new ones. So that's why it took ages. Okay. Yeah, because like the first load of the day, as it were, is always the longest. And then, you know, changing the graphics and everything as well. Yeah, I'm waffling.
Stranger, this forest... A caution, my friend.
Excuse me.
If you're following this road, know that Dellen's Mill is lost.
What happened at Dellen's Mill?
The land's turned against us. Spriggans and imps have overrun the mill. My family and I escaped, but the rest of the villagers weren't so lucky.
Oh, what can I do to help?
I don't know. There might be a way to help the other villagers. A group of women showed up as we fled, threw spells around and called themselves the Weird Sisters. They helped us escape. Maybe they know what's going on out there.
This one we're going to talk to those weird sisters.
I'm taking my family to Daggerfall. We'll be safer there.
Okay, good luck. You nosy. And who? Alright. That went well. Oh. I'm being attacked by little imps. You little shit. So I believe Weird Sisters was the name of a Discworld book.
The spirit of the weird weeps, for something drives her children mad. I fear for the innocents in this village.
Oh, what's going on here?
The forest is enraged, filled with hatred. We tried to calm it as we always have before, but our magic falters. Never have the elemental spirits refused to answer our calls. The grass, the trees, the very earth itself. They're dying.
Oh, what can we do?
For now, our purpose is to defend the villagers from these creatures. I can construct a simple ward to protect the mill, but we are far from the weird tree. I shall require a focus.
Of course I'll help her. What do you need of us?
Take this creature, born and bound to the essence of Aetherius, and let it guide you to what I need. Hopefully, it will find enough to establish the ward.
Tell me about the weird tree.
The weird tree, the spirit that gives life to this land. My sisters and I are Beldama Weird. We serve the weird tree. We came here to discover why anger infests this part of the forest.
Have you discovered anything?
No, and that worries me. The forest no longer speaks to us. We sensed that something was wrong, and that's why we came here. But beyond that, we are at a loss as to how to make things right.
What do you do with the components?
Let this torch bug fly where it will. Let it guide you to the essence of Aetherius. It will find the soil that is most pure and draw out what I need for my focus.
Okay. Right, somebody in here needs to have a little chat with.
You aren't one of the villagers.
Whoever gave it out there.
Who are you to nonchalantly walk through flames and forest? You smell of the city of stone.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Did you come to cleave our forest? Rip up our soil? Haven't the spirits already been enraged enough by your kind?
I'm actually here to help.
So you say. My sisters and I serve the Beldama Weird. We have a duty to uphold. You? I don't know your true intentions.
That's fair.
Still, we could use the help of someone who isn't quite as attached to the forest as we are. You might prove useful after all.
What do you need me to do?
My sister Olina is still out there. Probably trapped somewhere between the fires and the enraged forest creatures. The fires burn, our sister is missing, and the villagers are dying. Something needs to be done.
Okay, I'll deal with the fires to save anyone who's still alive.
Get everyone back here and we can keep them safe. For a while. In the meantime, we'll work on what to do next. And make sure you put those
6 villagers.
out. This building won't provide much protection if it burns to the ground.
True. Very true. Right. So, get some water from the well. And there we go. Use the torch bug. I'm good. So yeah, it goes back if I'm into combat. That's good to know. So I don't lose track of where it's gone. Very helpful. Yep. I'll take that. Okay, so the next one is going to be somewhere in that direction by the looks of it. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, well shield. Oh, that's, oh.
Feels good to get the blood pumping, right?
Mm-hmm. I suppose it depends on for reasons, but I see what you mean. Okay, so next is going to be... Oh, when the first... Oh, deal with this person first. Hello. I can get... Okay.
I thought I was the last one left out here. Well, get up here and fight beside me. Today is a glorious day to die.
How many of the creatures have you killed?
Every last one of the damn things that got too close. A Nord never gives up, and a Nord never backs down from a fight. I'll keep fighting and swinging my axe until my arm falls off. And then I'll find a way to fight some more.
This is but a scratch. Oh, the surviving villagers are gathering in the mill. We should join them.
I'm not afraid to die, stranger. But I might as well do it while defending the village.
Good. Good lad.
For the help, I look forward to fighting at your side back at the mill.
Excellent. If you're going to do anything, you might as well do it, you know, in a worthy cause and all that. Ooh, I mean, it's good. Melon jelly. Okay, so there is...
Doing something with magic-y?
Yes. Some moonstones. Well, not me, but my cousin Valen. Right, get these little spriggans. Is there a... Oh, there's not one there. Okay. And you're...
I'm sorry. But we have to extinguish these fires somehow. Otherwise, we're going to join her.
Hello. Again, absolutely vaporized. There's a lot of water in this one bucket.
Did my sister send you to aid us?
Yes, you need to head back to the mill.
The mother spirits guide us. I tried so hard, but I wasn't able to save more than this single villager. I'll make sure we both get back to the mill.
Okay.
No! My beautiful daughter! Please say something! You have to be all right. You have to be.
We have to go. We can't stay here any longer. Your daughter's gone.
We can't just leave her here like this. I have to say goodbye. Wait. What are you doing? What's happening?
Oof. That's it, rough. Still. It's also, it's better this one of them survived rather than none, but I suppose from her point of view she would rather her daughter had survived. It's very understandable. There's another mage book along here. Yes. Okay. Ooh, 70% for the Mages Guild. Sweet. Hey, and level up. Right, let's do this little limp over here and then I'll do the leveling stuff. Right, start now. Okay, let's go with Brazier. Forward points into stamina. Okay, so let's see what we got. This is Tome Bearer's Inspiration. Level range spear, so weapon be dual wield. And about that one, armor be medium armor. Improve sneak windwalker. Stamina cost, yep, we'll do that one. Hello?
It's good you got here when you did. You were much more merciful than I was about to be to those creatures.
Of course, are you alright?
Ha! Better than those imps after I get through with them. Assuming you didn't kill them already. You did. Kill them all, I mean, didn't you?
Oh, don't worry, the way is clear to the mill. You'll find safety there.
The mill, of course. Well, if I do run into any hostile creatures along the way, they'll regret the day they decided to invade our village.
Awesome. I look forward to hearing your daring tales later. Leash.
I don't want to die out here. You've got to help me.
Are you injured?
Injured? Injured? What does that matter? Everyone's dead. I think I'm the only one left.
You're not the only survivor. It's the mill. The villagers are gathering there.
Survivors? I'm not all alone? Oh, thank the 8. I have to get to the mill and see who else is still alive.
Yes, you do that. And he runs straight into my beam. Good it doesn't affect him. Oh, no treasure chest there. Right, let's see where this bug's taking us. Ooh. The bowman down there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little exploration down there. Oh, because it looks like one's about to drop. There's a few people waiting here, so yeah, let's just wait. Get a bit of XP. Oh, hopefully some loot. We're going to get a certain amount of these anyway, so... Ooh, nice armor. Oh, you can faintly see some of the stars there. Huh. Now, I've no idea when this... If there was like dead bodies here from the previous one, that means it's probably only just been completed. But there's no bodies here. There is no... So I'm looking for... There's no indicator to show that something was just recent, so... But as soon as like the little cultists turn up, and they should sort of spawn around this spot. Well, around, not exactly there, but around this sort of spot. Yeah, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the minor anchors. Then the main one, and then of course the actual anchor bit itself. Look at the names. This is Zadus the Golden. What a good name. Talus Darkblade. Nezhny. There's writing on there. I wonder what actually. Oh, the bodies where. What that writing actually means? Or is it just nonsense? There, some of the symbols on the ground. Again, the fact there's people waiting here makes me think this is probably the next one that's scheduled. But it's like they go on like a rotation. Like once one's done up to a certain point, then the next one, then the next one, and they always seem to follow the same pattern as well, which is good. And I think it's generally clockwise, generally, but at least ones in the Al-Kir Desert follow that pattern. From my experience. Oh, no, you got a parrot. Yeah, man. Anytime today, you can guarantee the second I leave it will start. Then I'm here, I'm kind of committed to it. Right. I'm just being not bored, but it's more like come on, hurry up. Respawn. That's why the Al-Kir Desert is a good one, because the Dark Anchors are, or the Dolmens are very close, reasonably speaking, to each of the way shrines, so going between them is pretty easy. And because more people do it, that's where people go. So more people do it, so more people go, and it just sort of hit a critical point where everyone's just like, well, that's where we go to. Yeah, we're around sort of this spot. Ooh, more symbols again. I recognise some of those symbols. Don't know what they are, but I recognise them. Come on, come on. Now, where is it on the map? Oh, here we go. Neat. The good thing about this is I can just like keep hitting the beam weapon and just like wave it back and forth. In the general direction. That's it. Come on.
How do you imagine I view you?
Oh, Lady Endeavour as well.
Wretched mortals. Worms.
There you go. That's some place for the Fires Guild. What's it? Bloodthorn Ring and a Hide Helmet of Health. Interesting. Magical recovery, I don't need that. Right, so we need to go back over this way. We came back this way. Again, my card is revving up again. I don't know why. Right, so I need to put more of these fires out, obviously. With a magic bucket. There's no way I can hold all that water. Oh.
Mura will not stand for it. You won't hurt any more of Mura's friends.
Mura?
These creatures show up in the night, try to take everything from Mura. This one has worked hard to make friends, find people who would accept her. Mura will not allow these beasts to kill her friends.
Where are survivors? They're at the mill.
Do you speak the truth?
Yes.
Mura thought everyone was dead. Now you tell me good news, and hope fills this one's heart.
The weird sisters are protecting your friends. Go, be with them.
Mura has heard tales of the witches who roam the west. Some good, some bad. This one will not turn down help, though, yes?
Smart move.
Mura will find her way back to the mill. Just let one of those creatures get in this one's way.
Yes, I approve. Wanton violence towards demons is always encouraged. This will impact increase to rank. Okay. Nice. What's then? Oh, yes.
Perhaps I was too quick to
Oh,
pass.
good evening.
These people, including my sister Olina, owe you their lives.
Ah, and this one did what this one could.
The remaining fires should burn out soon.
Ugh.
You did what you could, but the forest's rage has ravaged this village. It's terrible, for sure. But a small part of me is thankful that these saws won't operate again. My sisters and I should be able to open a path to safety, but we'll need your help again to make this work.
Do you know why the forest has become so hostile? Wow, leveled up again.
Isn't it obvious? The people of the City of Stone caused this. They have no regard for the natural world. Nature only bends so far before it begins to suffer.
Yeah, makes sense.
It reasserts itself. Nature always prevails. That's why the vines appeared.
What vines?
The vines. They started appearing weeks ago, bursting through the soil and spreading throughout Glenumbra. We've never seen such vines before, and even the weird tree was engulfed by the strange growths. Whatever's happening, no one is safe.
Another question where the vines are involved. Interesting. Crowley packet, very helpful. And everything into stamina. Right, now let's see. Yeah, it's not until I get to Adric's Spear level 22, so it's going to be a while before I do anything there. Assassin's Blade will be when it gets 20, so that'll be soon-ish. That takes 2 skill points, that takes 2 skill points. I mean, that might be worth putting on there. Critical damage, -7. Yep, okay, so... Oh, I'm starting to see how all these things can now link together. Right, so yeah, the assassination is... you have to have at least 1 or 2 abilities equipped to basically activate the passives. Adric's Spear, and I think it's going to be Burning Light and Balanced Warrior. It doesn't say you need to have any of the abilities slotted, so again, I'm only putting that on there so that it helps it to level up. Help of the Tome is obviously the Arcanist. Well, I had a brain fart there. And then obviously weapon stuff, dual wield. Blade Cloak's not... Oh, Blade Cloak's level 2 already, that's pretty good. Let's see, armor. Improved sneak. You know what? I'm actually going to save another skill point so I can try and see if I can get... Where is it? Executioner, I think. When an enemy dies within 2 seconds of being damaged by you, you restore 500 magicka and stamina. Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see how they all mash together. Because if I'm going off a stamina-based Arcanist, yeah, I think they called it what, skill synergy. I think is the term. You know, when things like link together quite nicely like that. Multi-classing.
The creatures you were forced to kill. They usually aren't so aggressive.
I've gathered what you need.
May the essence of Aetherius protect us all. Now please, stand back. I must perform the ritual of wording.
Alright, yeah, anyway.
Oh, I hope this works.
I mean, you've not done this before then?
There. I think that's done it.
Ooh, glowy green orb. Must chase glowy green orb.
That's a perfectly fine ward if I do say so myself.
Yes. Oh. That was pretty good actually. God, yeah, I can hear that that dark anchor. It's like, again, it's a very distinctive sound. Like, basically conditioned myself to it. Well, the villagers can't hide in the mill forever.
Agreed. The mill is safe for now, but we need to get the villagers out of here.
That's a light. That's magical. I don't really need magic. I need the stamina version of that. I mean, that's nice. Okay.
My sister Johanna has a plan to help the villagers, but we need your assistance. If you're willing to help us, please.
That's a big chunk of experience. Is there like a bonus bit of experience thing going on at the moment? 1 second. I need to check something because I'm getting a lot of XP, like way more than I think I should be getting. Studying discipline. Yep, that's the that one. It could. Or the, oh no, I know what it is. I know what it is. I used one of my scrolls, didn't I? Yeah, 150% boost to all experience thing. Wow, that's pretty sweet. That's why I'm getting levels really quick.
There's one last thing we need you to do. My sisters and I should be able to open a path to safety, but we'll need your help again to make this work.
Everybody needs my help. What do I need to do?
We can travel along the roots of the weird tree. That's how we were able to get here so quickly.
Ooh, plot travel.
There's some kind of corruption in the soil, and now that path is blocked to us. The roots need to be nourished with pure energy.
Alright, where do we get pure energy? I imagine some kind of solar energy or something.
Nothing is more pure than life itself.
All that.
We can use the life force of the creatures to nourish the roots of the weird tree. Kill one of the creatures near each root. Their life essences should provide the power we need to get the villagers out of here.
Okay.
Look for the roots of the weird around the mill. Remember that those creatures must give up their lives near the roots, or the roots won't absorb their life essences.
Understood.
Any creature you kill away from a root is a life extinguished for no reason.
Okay. Yes, because they're definitely, it's like, yeah. Wanton killing for no reason is like, no. But for a reason, it's needs to be done, but that's right. Okay, there goes one. See, glowy orb. Live orb. Okay, so there's one over there. You can see it on the mini-map with the cross. That's it, follow me. Follow me. Over here. There you go.
We're dangerous, huh?
To those we are, definitely. That's like this way. There's the route. Oh, you want to try it as well, do you? Alright. Nice. More loot. Yeah, no, I said I wouldn't kill extra, but I lied. Little shit. Huh. Was there on? Oh, you've gone through the portal.
We were able to get all the villagers through the portal. They're safe in our camp for now.
Anything else you need from me?
I should return to our camp and help protect the villagers. My sisters will continue to look into the madness that occurred here. Perhaps you could help them, if you have an interest. You have earned my respect, Stone Dweller. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Speak to Helene.
Wow.
There are still questions that require answers.
Leveled up again. Yeah, that buff to XP really is worth using. Okay, wow, I've got 4 points now, so I'll put 1 into Executioner. Or 2 points into Executioner. What's that one? Abyssal Impact. Right, here we go. But this is one of the ones I think I need to transmute. Or to morph, I think they call it. Is the proper morph is what they call it. It will change this skill, but like I say, I'm going down to a very particular where's it gone? Where's it gone? I have to go to Cephalarch's Flail. Oh, so that's my healing. This is my healing spell, right? Okay, so I need. Yeah, that one does frost damage, whereas. Okay, so this one does more. Puts like a increased damage to enemies, so that's like a debuff or buff, depending on how you look at it. Whereas this one's more of a healer, and it heals myself. If the enemy is hit, you heal for 2,210 health once per cast. You deal 5. Okay, so that's the superior one to go for by the looks of it. Sweet. And it also gives me an extra point there, which I will put into Harness Quintessence. There we go. So I've now got my execution thing up. So when an enemy dies, I will get Magicka and Stamina back. Okay. I'm starting to see how this build can be very solo friendly.
I didn't want to say anything.
Especially like in dungeons and stuff like that.
We've already gone through so much. But after studying the situation, I think I know what's going on in the forest.
I can also see how it can be viable in vet trials and things as well. Yeah, I'm starting to now the different things are slowly starting to fall into place. I'm starting to see why this is considered to be what they call a meta build. In that, probably a lot of people are going to be using this because it's the most optimal one. Honestly, I didn't quite realise it at the time, but not until after I picked it. I'm like, why does everyone keep going about Arcanist, Templar, and thing? Now I'm starting to see why. Right, what did you discover?
The terrible magic that infects these creatures. I've heard stories, but I've never seen it used. Reach magic.
Ooh.
I don't know how this happened. Even the Guardians of the Weird are silent. This is much worse than I originally imagined.
Who were the Guardians?
Elemental spirits connected to the Weird Tree. They guide us in protecting the land. But if we cannot reach them, they cannot aid us. I must ask for your continued help in this. All of Glenumbra may be at risk if this blight continues to spread.
What do you need me to do?
You must meet with Rira Selena. She was the first to sense the disturbance and may know more about Reach magic. We have to find a way to stop this or the very earth around us will perish.
Ooh.
Please, find my sister on the road north of this mill.
Okay, I will do that. Correction, we will do that. Won't remember. Yeah, this is wow. That actually did make a that definitely felt like it made a difference. It's a bit difficult to say on low-level creatures like this, but it does feel like it makes a difference. But yeah, it's too. The only way to sort of really properly test it will be to go into like the dungeon and stuff like that, but. I think I mentioned it like whereas Valen, my other character, was 100% pretty much a solo build. I want this one to be solo viable, in that I can play it either in groups or I can play it solo without having to change anything.
Who goes there? Identify yourself.
What's going on?
Bandits attacked a caravan up the road. We've got them pinned in a noble's house, but they're holding the family hostage. If we attack, they'll kill everyone.
Are you going to rescue the hostages?
Not my call. You should talk to Captain Farlever. She's on the road west of the camp.
Oh, I'm going to find her. So I probably will maybe attempt to try and do some of the dungeons on this one. I am definitely not doing the trials because they are the pretty much the end game things, and I've tried one once before and it's like, yeah, that's like trying to do a raid almost. They are top end for a reason. Now, granted, there are some what's I'm looking for? Really good gear and drops you can get from them, but I doubt very much I'm going to be doing that on this character. I'm just thinking practically. Now, there's what's called the veteran dungeons, which are like the slightly more harder versions where you can get some good gear, and I can see myself doing those because I've done quite a few of them. But the trials, yeah, you really got to be in a sort of guild or regular group to pretty much do those, because if you don't have exactly the right setup that's complementary to like your group, you can fail and wipe. But that's kind of the point. They are hard. They are meant to be hard. They are the equivalent of like difficulty like raids and things like that.
Traveler, there's trouble ahead.
So again, my fans are revving up.
You should turn back. We can't guarantee your safety.
I was just making sure they're all, because I had problems with my fans before, so I'm getting a bit paranoid. But I'll keep an ear on it. Let's just try something. Right. I probably just need to clear out any hairs or dirt on the fans or something. Well, I'm not going to do that now. I do not want to get electrocuted. Right, I found this note under Illison Tower.
Red Rooks under Illison Tower? These bandits continue poking their noses where they don't belong.
Ooh.
Thanks for letting us know. It provides context to this attack, and now we can watch for any reinforcements from the tower.
Yes.
Be careful out there. Red Rook bandits might be anywhere.
Nice, well, I'm not afraid of bandits.
Huh, we've got another brave one here, do we?
Yes.
Well, if you're so tough, you should talk to the captain. She might be able to make use of someone who's so courageous.
Not quite sure I like the way you said that word at the end, but I'll let it slide.
I'm a little busy. The Red Rook...
Hello, little busy. Sorry. Oh, the uncle joke's kicking in there. That's what one of the guards told me. Sounds like you need a plan.
A patroller sent you?
Yes.
Then listen carefully, because I always have a plan. The Red Rooks use trained wolves to guard their camp. Increases their confidence, but also makes them careless. We can exploit that to save the hostages.
Excuse me. What are you suggesting?
I need someone who can get in quietly, grab some wolf's woe, and take it to the hostages. With that plant, the hostages can walk out without attracting the attention of the wolves. The hostages are locked in a house, so you also need to find a key.
Okay, wolf's woe and key.
We can help once you get those nobles out. My guards are itching to hunt down those brigands. Just be careful, and good luck.
Well, like the brigands that were just like right behind you and came stand up to you and your guards did nothing, you mean? Anything else you can tell me?
The wolf's woe grows all around here, so it should be easy to acquire. As for the key, grab a Red Rook uniform and look around. The disguise should fool the bandits, but watch out for the wolves. Otherwise, shake a few bandits until a key falls out.
Noted. Nice. Yeah. Oh! Oh, wow, I didn't even see that. Yeah, that was, There we go, right, let's put on the disguise. Right. So we need to collect some of this stuff. Watching out for the traps, obviously. Oops, I see the book. Okay, so I need to find some more wolf's woe. Some more up there. Okay, and following the arrows, there seems to be... Oh, almost fell into the trap there. Oh, oops. Okay, I need one more, and there's one over here somewhere. Yeah, see, they're not attacking me because we're friends, aren't we? We're all friends here. Yes, yes, we're all friends. Yes, I am Khajiit, we're all friends. Hello.
Love.
Please don't get bruised again, dear.
Lord, I can do.
Another bandit in my house? Have at thee, I say. How was that, my dear? Did I sound fearsome?
I'm here to rescue you. This wolf's woe will allow your family to avoid the wolves and get away.
What a daring rescue. This is quite exciting. Look, everyone, we have wolf's woe.
Exciting's not quite the word I'm...
Adventure.
Okay, you're one of those people who've never had to deal with stuff like that. Okay, fine, here you go.
Those ruffians came by boat. Ingenious, really.
Ruffians.
On the water, strike caravans on the road, then sail away. But the guards showed up and the bandits set traps on my estate. Clear those traps, or it'll be too dangerous for us to leave.
That's true. I mean, I've run into a couple myself. You stay, you slip away.
I know. Take my hunting horn. It's upstairs. Then clear the traps and create a diversion. Set something on fire.
Oh, diversions I can do.
Red Rook's too busy to notice us. Sound the horn to signal us that it's safe. Meanwhile, I'll untie the others.
Okay.
A moment, friend.
I'll have you free in no time, my love.
Please excuse my husband. He gets so enthusiastic.
Yes, I can tell. I mean, are you injured?
No, thank Mara. The only thing I regret losing is my jewelry box. It's a family heirloom. The rest we can replace. I'm just thankful we're alive.
Ah, well, where's the jewelry box?
The bandit leader, an orc named Tharkul, he took it. The box only opens if you're a member of the family. I told him, but he didn't care. If you retrieve it, I can arrange a reward.
Oh, you said the magic words. I'll find your jewelry box.
Once you acquire my lockbox, please hold on to it until we're safely away from those dastardly bandits. And do be careful. I'd hate to think that someone got hurt trying to help me.
Oh. You're too nice. What's going on? Well, can I help them?
Oh, thank goodness you've come. The bandits tossed us down here. They threatened to kill us.
Okay, obviously I can't set them free for some strange reason, but never mind. These things happen. Anyway, I'm just going to take this horn for no particular reason. Don't mind me. Excuse me. Why do I have manganese in the bedside cabinet? I don't know. Excuse me. Sorry, I do apologise. Right, let's check something. What's this? Okay. Right. So I need to go and burn stuff. There you go. There's one. Now I suspect that as soon as we start lighting things, our cover's going to be blown. Because it would be pretty obvious that we are Yep. Oh. No. I mean, also the fact there's like loads of dead bodies in the same spot. Like, wow, that's actually an interesting little pattern. Like, and it's just, it's like, oh dear. Oh, this is why I love games that do stuff like that sometimes. It's so silly, but it's also highly amusing. Hello, wolf. Okay, so that's another one disarmed. Okay, and there should be one over here, the one that got me earlier, I think. Treasure chest, I see that. Yes. Ooh, treasure map, some bronze, and a sash of magicka. Okay. I mean, it's a shame that I'm not playing a magicka character at the moment, but it's always the way. Like, when I play a magicka character, I get stamina stuff. When I play a stamina character, I get magicka stuff. Oh well, these things happen. I am loving this ability. Yeah, this has definitely become my favourite ability to use, this beam. Where is he? Where's the bugger? Where's he gone? Oh! Oh, it's this guy's right, yes, because you can only have one of those. Wow, loads of disguises. They need more. Oh, no, Endeavour. Nice. Okay, now that lightning storm wasn't mine. That was coming from my apprentice over there. Or was it? Is it protege? I can't remember what the proper term is for it. Because she's not. I'm not technically her master. She's more like a traveling companion. So yeah, I'm inclined to think of her more of a protege. Although apprentice sounds more. I don't know. Apprentice sounds good as well. I think they're kind of interchangeable, really. Okay, alright. Oh, kind of wrong way. Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, yeah, go and find Merrick first of all. Wow, my mind just went blank with him for a moment. I was like, Chris isn't here right now. Please speak carefully after the beep. Well, poo.
Merrick ran off after some other Daedra. Get after him. Don't let her take him.
Alright, I'll go and save our boy Merrick. He was a silly Billy and ran off. We'll go and rescue him. Even though they wanted him to follow so they can use his soul for something. Sounds unpleasant. Excited laughter. Where is it? Come back here. We did, yeah, and... Oh, there was a ghost there.
Merrick, comrade, what happened? Where did you go?
He just disappeared.
Dosha, that such a weakling could take one such as Merrick.
Where did they go?
How would Aleph know? She was behind you.
That's a fair point. Perhaps we should wait for Cecil Colors. She said she'd rallied the guild.
Oh yes, Colors, the heroic guildmaster.
I'm sensing sarcasm.
We don't need to wait for Colors. You and Aleph are more than smart enough to figure this out. Here, give those items you found on the cultists.
Who was that woman? Who kidnapped Merrick?
You didn't recognize the Tremor from her projection?
No.
I think her name is Dosha. Quite full of herself, actually. This note mentions an island tower. Aleph wonders if it speaks of Dowerstone.
Dowerstone?
Dowerstone Vault. An old imperial tower on an island off the coast. Go seek Merrick there. Aleph will find our heroic guildmaster and get additional blades.
I'm definitely sensing that Aleph doesn't get on with Cecil Colors, or feels like she's not worthy of the title of guildmaster. There's definitely something there. And I'll find him, don't I?
May good fortune stalk your steps, comrade.
Okay. Right, so we need to go... Yeah, there's definitely... I say, maybe not hostility. Maybe a little bit of... What's the word I'm looking for? Contempt, maybe? Dismissiveness? Either way, there's obviously... Her and Cecil Colors doesn't... She's not a fan. Like, probably doesn't want anything bad to happen to him, but it's more like, yeah, just don't let her be in charge anymore. Oh, it's the glowy boy again. Hello.
Comrade, to me. Comrade!
Oh, it's a different glowy boy. Who are you?
I am Yofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Dosha has taken Merrick beneath the island into the vault. She trains his soul for her master's dark plans.
Why are you here?
I can't say. My time grows short. Save Merrick. Stop the Daedra. We're the followers of Molag.
Okay. I shall very much wear them. And I'm assuming you meant beware them, but your connection was getting a bit wibbly there, so... The spiritual connection of like only on 3G. Don't think there's anything up here, but... It's nice ruins. Oh, and then we go, going in. For the greater Daedra, scamps are useful minions. Their nimble hands can carry and manipulate objects, and they are just intelligent enough to be cunning opponents in combat. Doors.
A pure soul, Dosha. Don't fail me.
Oh, hello, Molag. Long time no see. Okay, that's actually got a pretty decent range on it as well. Stabby. Yeah, it's... Oh, someone's already opened it, poo. I'm definitely getting used to playing it as a melee character, even though my preferences are generally for range, especially when I can do, you know, like the death beam. Like this. I see those two guys there. If they survive that, slashy stab time. Dagger, basically. Oh, she's taking on a second form. But not for long. Yeah, Monag, that's another one of your servants I have disposed of. Ooh. Rather, is that a beam right onto Merrick?
She almost had me. Thank you, comrade.
Okay, your armor's pretty dope, I'll give you that. You alright?
Just need a moment to recover. If you hadn't come along, I'll be fine. Stendar willing.
What was she yelling about? Wanting your soul?
I heard her communing with the Lord of Lies. Molag Bal is harvesting souls for some dark plot. He's especially interested in the souls of the faithful.
I imagine that the faithful souls are more potent, probably, or they have some property about them that he is wanting to take advantage of. What now?
Comrade, grab that book and her notes on the table. I saw her scribbling after speaking to her master. We may be able to learn more about this plot. Learn what this Mortum Vivicus is. Grab them, then let's get out of here.
Okay, I will do that. And look, is there any more shiny stuff? No, there's not. Oh, kind of coffins here. Is he going? Oh, he's actually going out, right? Okay. Surprised he just like teleport like this, like some NPCs doing in different games. Like, I'll meet you there, and then just magically fade away. Because obviously, you're supposed to interpret it as like time passing and stuff like that, but
You are the sun on my scales, comrade. You've returned merit to us.
oh, he was captured by a necromancer, a follower of Molag Bal.
Molag Bal. May he burn in the glare of 1,000 suns. It's just like him to send an assassin to kill a noble warrior. That's a coward's weapon.
Well, she wanted him for something called the Mortum Vivicus. We found his journal and some notes.
Sooth, the Mortum... what? And I can't make tails or scales of these scribblings. No matter. It's going to take time to decipher this scroll, but we'll put our best scribe on it.
Is there anything else I can do? And by I mean me and Ember.
You've done a great service for the guild today, comrade. I look forward to drawing steel with you in the future. If we learn anything from the journal, I'll make sure you hear about it.
Okay, thank you.
I'll look for you down the river, comrade. You'll hear from us once you've decoded the journal.
Okay. Right, so we're heading back to Daling's Mill. Play one. There we go. I keep forgetting I've got that list of like all the way shrines that I've discovered on my one of the add-ons I did. Just again, it's just sort of quality of life stuff. Not be cheaty as, but you know, some people consider that those sort of mods to be cheaty, but I don't. Am I in the right place? I am. Okay, so it's just a fair ride. Right. Okay, so you know what? We're going to do some leveling along the way. Because I can. Let's get some XP. And I'm like, there's like a sliver to go before I die. I forgot the traps were there. That's my fault. And again, I keep missing the traps. So, along with ledges, looks like we can add traps to my list of nemesis. Nemesi? Nemesises? Whatever the plural is. The plural of nemesis. Now I'm going to be thinking, what is the plural of nemesis? I want to say nemesi, but that doesn't sound right. Yeah, I can't think. Anyway, it's not that important.
My magic will destroy you.
Yeah, so magic probably will. Ooh, Gauntlets of the Weird Tree. Oh, it's heavy. Okay. So to go into here. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Okay. It was sent to me here for...
Because my eyes reminded people of the warm embers of a fire. I think fires are much prettier.
You like burning things, don't you? Well, he's setting on fire through electricity. You know what? I'm okay with that. Especially when you keep doing stuff that smells like that. Like vaporizer, poor dude. Right. Oh, look. Thank you. And we've got a trunk over here. Oh, some boshed. I think that's how it's pronounced. Boshed. Okay, yeah, he is. I'm so close to leveling again. There we go. Correction, I have just leveled. Okay, we'll go with, how many does I got? 214, 69, we'll go with some of those. Okay, so we've got one skill point, and nothing for there. This will require 2. Dual wield. Reduces the stamina cost of dual wield abilities by... I suppose this is a dual wield ability, so it makes sense to put it on that. Once the assassin stuff and things like that are at the appropriate level, then I'll start setting up some, what do you call it, some, skill points?
My poor Papa, what will I do without you? Why would they kill a defenseless old man?
What happened to your father?
They came in the night. They came right into the lighthouse and attacked us in our sleep. I ran here and hid. You aren't going to make me leave, are you? I feel safer here, please.
You can stay, but you need to tell me who killed your father.
It was the Bloodthorns. Oh, poor Papa. I left everything behind. I don't even have his dear old pipe to remember him by.
Right,
I had that one small thing. Maybe I could find
that's why there was nothing in there, because somehow I'd skipped ahead and missed this quest out for some reason. Okay, so easy enough, I'll go back and do it again. I probably lent on the progress quest button without realising it. Yeah, it happens, but that's why I can roll back, sort of thing. Yeah, because I went all the way over there before and there was nothing in there, but now I can go there and it'll be like, here's this pipe. So, one experience. Here we go. There's this pipe. Right. Some cool. Oh.
I'm glad you're helping. Come, mortal. Do a favor for this poor, weary spirit.
Look, I'm certainly happy to help you, but I need to get your pipe to your daughter. She thinks it'll bring her comfort.
My daughter is lost to her grief. How can she send you here, to a haunt of vile cultists, to retrieve a pipe? Sheer folly. She should have something of real value. Something that will allow her to move on.
What do you suggest?
For years, I've been hiding gold under a tree southwest of the lighthouse. Dig it up and give it to my daughter. Then she needs to go to my brother in Crosswitch. There she can start anew.
Okay. I mean, that actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, that actually sounds like a pretty good idea. She gets some gold that he's put to one side for her. And she gets the pipe and moves on. Ooh, steel dagger flame. Well, those both give training buff, so I will keep I'll keep the ones I've got at the moment. Because that training buff is like, it's only like 7% or so, but it's like just that little bit of extra XP is helping with things. There you go, right. So now we can go and hand this quest in. And get back on sync. Oops. I'm not paying attention. Getting distracted.
I thought Papa was nearby, but now, nothing.
That's because he was.
Do you have his pipe? I just want to hold on to him, just a little longer.
Ah, your father's spirit was here. He had a message. Take this gold and go to Crosswich.
He appeared? He appeared and spoke about me? I recognize this satchel. What's inside it?
Have a look.
Oh, Papa. Ever the pragmatist. There's enough here to get supplies in Aldcroft. Then I can go on to Crosswich.
Excellent. I can, Ooh. And the set is when you cast a magical ability, you remove all negative hits from yourself. Okay, that's not too bad. Again, not something I probably need too much of, but hey, it's better than nothing. And you know what, I'm going to use that because why not? Yeah. Let's try and think this, I was going to say. No, my mind come back. Yeah, it's... These new antihistamines are... that I've been taking to help with the hay fever. They're pretty damn strong. But... I might have to make a decision whether or not I want to keep taking them, because I'm not too sure if it's... start again. I'm not too sure if they're causing me to be a bit too tired, if that makes sense. Like, quite drowsy, like, even during the day. So, but I think what I'll do, I'll keep the batch I've got, and once that's done, I will see how much that affects me afterwards. It could just be, I'm in that weird sort of adjustment period where it's like, my body's getting used to basically sleeping properly at night, and not having to feel like I'm scratching my eyeballs out because of the hay fever. It could just be that, because I only started them on Friday. So that's like what? Friday? I don't know, don't count Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like 5 days. I've literally only been taking them for 5 days, so it's but they are working. They're I can't remember what thing they've got in it, but I know they're from Benadryl or something, and they're pretty good. Like, seriously, I haven't had that urge to sort of like scratch, even with the fuzzball or when I've been doing hoovering and like the dust and whatever. Yeah, I've not had any. Hell, I've been out. I mean, yeah, I've been drowsy. I've been sort of, but that's it. It's like, is it just me adjusting, or is it? I don't know. Either way, it's raining in the game.
I assumed that horn was a signal when I saw the nobles run out. Good thinking.
Well, it looks like the nobles got out safely.
Well done. With the nobles safe, my guards can storm the camp without worry. We won't have any trouble rounding up the rest of these Red Rook thieves. Here, compliments of the Daggerfall Watch.
Yeah, thank you. And the question is, do I... Yeah, because this gives me more stamina, reduces the cost of block, stamina recover. This is a good set, because it does give me good... Although it gives me... Wait a minute. I might be able to change the enchantment. I might be able to change the enchantment. Let's have a look. What have I got available? Yes. Boom, there we go. Yeah, it now adds 666 here to stamina. That's actually pretty good. That's why making those glyphs and things like that is actually a pretty good thing, because it allows, you may get, like I just had there, a pretty sweet item, but you're not too keen on the enchantment. Well, you can change the enchantment. What you can't change is the trait, because that's built into it. Like that item there, for example, Gloves of the Trainee. It has maximum magicka, but the trait is training. So that means experience gained from kills is increased by 9%. So it's like, you know what, that's actually not too bad. But I'm not too keen on the enchantment. So the next one of these I get says like maximum magicka. Let's have a look. Let's see which ones have I got in enchant. See, I do not have any enchantments that can be applied to this item, because some of them have to be like certain level. So that's a weapon one. That's jewelry. That's jewelry. That's jewelry. That's weapon and armor. And you can't really put like the same enchantment on maximum magicka enchantment. It's the same enchantment, so you can't put two of the same on the same thing, which is fair enough.
Oh dear, you shouldn't have risked your life on my behalf.
Is this your lockbox?
Oh my, I didn't think I'd see this again, and it's still sealed. This means the world to me. There are so many good memories in this box. Your kindness is appreciated, and here's the reward I promised you.
Oh, sweet.
Risking danger just to recover trinkets from me? Our family will always remember this.
Just out of curiosity, you said that only members of your family can open the lockbox.
Yes, my ancestor had the box made to protect her valuables while she was at sea. The box was tied to her blood, so that only her or her descendants could open it. It's been passed down from mother to daughter ever since.
Oh, okay. So a little bit of blood magic, I see. Can I ask what's inside the lockbox?
Why, jewelry, of course. Specifically, it contains the Noella May signet rings and the rings of the families that have joined with us through marriage. We carefully organize and store the rings in the box. Many of these rings go back generations.
Okay, I can see why you want to keep that safe. That's like a sort of living history of your family. That's pretty snazzy. I always appreciate her abilities that they to actually be, cast them whilst you're moving. That's one of the things I think that's like always wound me up about some games when they do that. Yes, you have all these abilities, but you have to stand still to use them.
I have a long walkabout ahead of me, Wayfarer.
I know. I just want to sell some stuff. Okay, calm your butt, man. Calm your butt. Right, let's sell. I mean, you'll sell that because it's worth extra gold. So minor glyph of reduced feet offers every heat cost. Nope, that's not what I was after. Do I need? No, that can be destroyed. I don't need that anymore. Nope. Okay, we are good to go. Thank you very much, sir. Nice. We're going to speak to the Weird Sisters. And that's weird as in with a Y, not with an IE.
Please, we're dealing with serious matters here. The Guardians are in desperate need of our aid, and any interruption can have dire consequences.
I'm really going to have a look at my fans because they're making really loud noises. Why is Helene sent me to you? It's probably just some cat hairs that's got stuck on it again. So I just don't want to do that when it's live.
Oh, my apologies. You must be the stranger who helped my sisters at Dellen's Mill. I'm honored to meet you.
Likewise.
I can't talk long. As you know, things are not well in our woods.
The
Guardians have gone silent, and this corruption spreads.
Who are the Guardians?
They're elemental spirits. They used to guide us, but now, nothing. And just when we need them the most. There's an old rite to contact them that might work, but it's too dangerous for me or my sisters to perform.
Perhaps I can perform the rite?
I don't know. You're not one of us. But we have to try something.
I am a dab hand with the old arcane magic.
Gather their limbs. That's the dangerous part. Then burn the limbs at the altar atop the nearby ruins. If it works, a guardian should appear.
Okie dokie.
If you're able to speak to the elemental spirit, find me at the Vale of the Guardians. It's north of this location. I'll wait for you there. And Please hurry. We need the wisdom and guidance of the Guardians now more than ever.
We did. Right. Here goes some lurchers. I mean, we would have killed like about 2 or 3 of them anyway, but you know, we didn't have to collect their arms. 1 arm. There seems to be a few other people here as well, so they're probably not going to be that many of them. There's a few of them. Right, I mean they're big boys, so they shouldn't be that hard to miss. But, oh. Okay, that's a pretty good range that this beam weapon's got. But obviously, the further away it is, the more likely I am to miss. Ooh, dagger shock. But again, yeah, that training, that training XP buff is pretty sweet. Alright, we need to find 3 more of these big boys. I found them all before, but now I can't see them. There's a few other people on this quest as well. Alright. Is that one over there? Or was that the one I killed earlier? No, that's a different one. There you go. That's 3 out of 5. Oh, that's how I cancel it. Okay, that's interesting to know. Yeah. Yeah, so if I click the... Okay, so if I click the right mouse button, it would actually cancel the beam effect. Which is good to know. I didn't realise it did. I only found out by accident when I just accidentally pressed the... it normally goes on for like about 4 seconds. Where was I? Just leveled up, which is sweet. Take that. Which one does in there? Let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Blade Cloak. Oh, here we go. So this is going to be one of the ones for the build. This is Quick Cloak, I think. Yep, Quick Cloak is... Yeah, that's the one I want. So if I do this... Oh, it gives me a little speed buff. Oh, that's good. That's pretty cool. And not for a few seconds, but it's also like boom. Oh, so with the sprint, that is really fast, actually. And I think it allows me to attack faster by the looks of it. Oh, that's actually a really good little... Oh, that is really good. I got the zoomies.
Greetings, child.
Hello, Guardian.
Waiting for someone to summon us. Angoff the Gravesinger has imprisoned us, and we are cut off from the weird. You must set the Guardians free.
I need to try something. I need to... Okay. Captions may go off.
Soon forgotten the old way.
Try something.
Surely the Weirises remember the Standing Stones. First, the stones must be cleansed of Angoff's dark influence.
Yeah.
Protect the weird while they destroy the corruption binding the stones.
Yeah. Okay, apologies to anybody who was using the closed captions just then, but I had to reset them for a second. They were just not working properly on my end, or at least I was getting some weird signals, so I had to turn them off and then turn them back on again. It seems to have been fixed. It was just one of those... I think it's part of the Windows update. I need to. That's what I need to do. I need to update my graphics drivers. That's something I forgot to do today. I always try to get into the habit of whenever a Windows update comes out to update the graphic drivers afterwards. So that's something else. I will do that tomorrow. Yes, well, we'll destroy these corruptions, set you free. Oops.
No, but cleansing the stones should loosen Angolf's grip. Tell Weary Selena about the corruption. She will know what must be done. Our time grows short, mortal. Free us before Angolf's corruption takes hold.
Sure. Well, it's good to have supernatural entities on your side. Oh, that speed buff is really... I really love that. Again, let me just check something. Actually, nope, no, there you go. He's buggered off. Yeah, make sure I got that one. Okay, so that one, yeah. Okay, so that is... So 3 of them have been upgraded. I think this is going to be the next one to be upgraded, and then we'll yeah, because this, yes, it Veiled Strike. So yes, let me say we've got Quick Cloak, yeah. Increased duration and grants major expedition for a short duration after casting, which is the Yep, okay, yep, that's fine. Oops, oh, no one did that. There we go. Right, try it again.
I heard a whisper echo through the forest. Was it the Guardians? Did they talk to you?
Yes, they are imprisoned. The Guardian said we need to cleanse the Standing Stones.
Imprisoned? Our enemy is that powerful.
Seems like it.
We will do whatever we can to help. The Guardians must be set free.
Of course.
What must we do? Without the aid of the Guardians, we can't regain control of our weird tree.
Oh, the Guardian said the Standing Stones must be cleansed. Send your weird there.
4 of my sisters have gone north to cleanse the stones, but they need protection. Corrupted creatures attack them before they can destroy the foul vines that choke the stones. You must go and help them.
Oh, destroying the vines is the first step. The Guardian said you'd know what to do.
Of course! The standing stones, I should have realized. Take my amulet and protect the weird. When they're done, weaken a lurcher and use the amulet to control it. Bring the controlled lurcher to the standing stones on the hill. We'll do the rest.
Okay.
Meet us at the ritual site, and don't forget the lurcher.
I know. Am I? Right, so we're going to defend 4 witches. 4 witches. Well, more like sort of nature. They're not quite druids, maybe. No, because the druids in this setting are a very specific thing. Very specific. These are not druids. They're druid-like, but they're not druids.
I hope this works. Please don't let anything happen to me while I destroy these vines.
I will do my best.
You know, when you say it like that, I almost believe it. Let's
fair enough. Right.
I need more time.
We're dangerous, huh?
Yes, we are.
Finally gone. I need a minute to catch my breath, and then I'll meet you at the ritual site.
Okay. Yeah, there's what's it? One of the in fact, I'll probably do it tomorrow. There's a little quest line you can do to unlock 2 very handy abilities. And I may do that tomorrow.
I can destroy these foul vines.
May do that tomorrow. Or because tomorrow's Thursday. Or maybe you know what? I'll probably do it over the weekend because it's a bit time consuming and it's a bit boring if I'm brutally honest. But it's one of those. It's like, well, not boring. It's just a bit long-winded. There's a lot of travelling backwards and forwards to various places, but it unlocks like an extra ability skill line that I can potentially use. It's the essentially it's a PvP skill line, but it does have uses in PvE. But it's just, again, it's just to get a couple of extra possibly extra passives and stuff like that. But I've done it quite a few times, and it's if you're interested in PvP, it can be quite exciting. But if you're just doing the basics, because you stay in the base and go backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, if you if you're not actually going into the PvP area, it's pretty boring. But if you're playing PvP, it's quite interesting. So, but I suppose that's the whole point, is to introduce you to the PvP areas. So.
Your confidence is inspiring. Thanks for that.
I don't hate PvP, I just don't like forced PvP.
On us as soon as I cast my spell.
Yeah. Now, that doesn't mean like in a game where, like for example, like Overwatch or something like that, where PvP is the entire thing. But, you know, when you go into like a game like this, like for example, and you go to a particular spot, and or you know, you are forced into doing PvP because other players are wanting to be dicks. I don't like that.
Let me catch my breath and I'll head to the ritual site.
That I don't like. Alright, next one.
I loathe these vines. They reek of death and corruption. Every time I try to deal with them, I'm attacked by cultists or corrupted creatures.
I'll keep you safe. You destroy the vines.
I wish I had your confidence. I mean, I know what to do. And now you're here, right? Oh, what am I so worried about? Consider those damn vines destroyed!
That's the spirit. Come on. We'll deal with the big boy.
Almost finished. Keep them off me a little longer.
Okay, I can work on it. Actually, know where they're coming from. Oh, there he is.
It's destroyed. I'll meet you at the ritual site once I've rested for a minute.
Yes, you get your wits together, and I'll meet you there. And this is the one I need to. Oh yeah, I've got to do these ones first of all, then do it.
Corruption radiates from this thing. I can feel it worming into my soul. The corruption spreads outward, altering or killing all the forest creatures. We have to destroy it.
Well, we're here to protect you. You ready?
Then keep me safe while I destroy this damn thing.
Excellent, that's why I'm here.
Stay alert, I'm not done yet.
Okay. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it, Ember. Set fire to him.
Give me a minute and I'll meet you at the ritual site.
Come on.
Okay. Now this is where I have to kill a lurcher, but not weak, but not. I have to. Oh. Yeah, I have to weaken it, but not kill it. I might have to turn. Dismiss Ember. Yeah. Yeah, Ember, I'm going to have to dismiss you for a moment because you're too powerful.
You want to talk about something?
Yeah, just for a moment. You're just a smidgen too powerful that you're actually killing them before I can do the what needs to be done. Don't worry. Once we've done this, I will summon you. Just do basic attacks. Okay. There we go. Now I can get Ember to return. That's the downside to having like a strong companion, is that occasionally on quests where you need to weaken. Oh, is he working with us? He is. Good. Taking control. That would be a cool companion to have like as a summon. like for like a sorcerer or something. Even if it's just a you know, like a skin over one of the other items, like you just change it visually, it looks like that. I got the big boy. Oh, he's dead.
By my blood, the corruption is washed away.
Ooh. Okay.
The sacrifice has made this holy place pure again. We can begin the ritual whenever you are ready. That poor Spriggan spirit is finally free. It is a lurcher no more. Through its blood, we have cleansed this site. Everything is ready.
And it's time to set the elemental guardians free.
I agree. They've been imprisoned for much too long. Beldama, sisters, focus your power on the stranger. It's time to break Angolf's hold on the guardians.
Do what you must.
At last, the chains of corruption fall away. We are free of Angolf.
Oh, there you are.
Angolf will pay for this insult.
Speak, champion of the Guardian.
Oh, you're over there.
We are in your
So, okay, we've got water, earth, air. We're missing fire. Yeah. You've got water, earth, air, but there's a missing guardian of fire. Assuming there is one.
We are free. This is how it should be.
Ah, you don't sound surprised.
We are Earth's bones. We endure. We knew someone would come to set us free. We just didn't know when it would happen, or who it would be. It seems right that you were the one. You are mortal, but also not mortal.
Oh, yes.
Angolf has much to fear from you.
Yes, the irony is like Molag Bowls takes my soul, but because of reasons, I don't know exactly what the reasons are off the top of my head, but I can probably find out. Because I have the soul but I'm still alive, it's actually made me ironically more powerful because I can resist certain effects and go past certain things that beings with a soul cannot. So it's like I am both soulless and with the... Yeah, the soul does exist. The character's soul does exist. It's just, like I've said yesterday, not in the same geographical location as her body. Just kidding.
Angolf's evil flows deeper than the wellspring of this land. This must end quickly.
How do we finish this?
There is more work for you, champion. Go to the Weird Tree and find Weirus Gwen.
Gwen.
We protected her from Angolf's slaves, but she cannot save the Weird Tree. That task belongs to another. Go, and learn what must be done.
Okie dokie. And of course, like all sorts of spiritual elemental beings, they all talk in riddles and vagueness, but that's I suppose that's to allow for free will and all that. Yeah, that speed, that buff, I can actually run faster than my mount with that buff going on.
Come to help the great Lord deal, have you? Ah, another one. Here to work with the great Lord Deal, no doubt. I'm renowned throughout Glenumbra, you know.
Never heard of you.
Well, there's no excuse for that. You've certainly heard about the Harpy menace that threatens Daggerfall. Of course you have. My sons and I are here to put an end to that threat. I know you want to help. Start by finding my stupid hirelings.
Hirelings? What hirelings?
The daggers. They're out gathering information about the Harpies. Know your enemy and all that. You'll get paid once I have enough to complete my research. Take this dagger with you. He knows what to do.
Alright, but
Off with you now. Bumdog will help you. Interesting fellow. Always fights fair. Refuses to use weapons against the Harpies. Just his fists. Can't imagine that works out for him, but he's the only dagger still here, so what do I know?
Alright, okay. Oops, sorry. One thing on my phone's come up. Sorry, 1 second. An important email I've been waiting for. So, I'm just going to put the game on pause for a moment. So. Okay, I'm back. So it was a quite important, semi-important text. I was not an email.
I'm not sure you're dagger material. Your hands look kind of soft and delicate.
It's for an appointment I've got on Friday.
Mission with your own 2 fists before.
Just tell me what's going on here.
The daggers were hired to help Lord Deal gather research about the Harpies. We get him what he needs and we get paid. Simple as pie. But now the rest of the daggers are missing. We need to find them and make sure our first mission is a success.
So this is the daggers' first job?
Everyone has to start someplace. Even the Fighters Guild had a first mission, didn't they? Who are you to judge?
I'm not judging. I just want
And do what we're getting paid for. Let's find the daggers and bring back their research.
What kind of research are we talking about?
Harpies, eggs, whatever we can bring back so Lord Deal can figure out why these birds have become so violent lately.
And what do we need to do?
We have to find the missing daggers. Gelvin, our leader, and the Remley brothers. We find them and help them finish their jobs. And while we're at it, we look for the Queen Birdie, Fowling. She's a vicious killer and she needs to be dealt with.
I've just realised as well, checking, because there's about an appointment I've got on Friday, and it's like, Friday the 13th. Ironically, I've actually found myself Friday the 13th tend to be actually quite lucky for me. There's the whole sort of thing about them being unlucky. I find them to be very lucky. There's also the other thing about a black cat crossing your path. See, the problem with that is I live with a black cat. So she's going to be crossing my path all day. Although right now she's asleep. I know in my luck it'll just be like Friday morning, walk down the stairs. She walks right between my legs as I'm going down the stairs, and next thing I know, I'm in hospital. Oh, a feline-based assassination attempt. She is... It's not done on purpose, it's just I don't think she's seen... Because what is it? There was to say about cats that, yeah, cats see humans, especially the humans they live with, as cats. They're just big, tall, furless, without whiskers or a tail cats. Which is why they sometimes, bring us gifts, or they kind of, meow at us in that sort of way, because they just see us as big, dumb cats. Whereas dogs see us as like, sort of, either part of their pack if they you live with them, or you're friends with my master. I like you. I think the my favourite comparison. Now this is completely sort of biased, I will admit, but my favourite comparison that people have said between dogs and cats is dogs are ADHD and cats are autism. Which honestly, that checks out. From my experience, at least.
What? Who? Damn it all! The last person who snuck up on me got a sword in the gut for their trouble.
I didn't mean to startle you. Why was Lena sending me to help?
Sorry. Old habit. I was in the guard before joining the Weird.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Damned bloodthorns have taken our Weird tree. I've never seen magic like this. I don't know what you can do, but if Alina sent you, your help is welcome.
We will do what we can.
Have a look around if you must, but we need to act soon.
What can I do to help?
The Bloodthorn cultists stole our portal stones. I swore off violence when I left the guard, but killing cultists might be the only way to recover the portal stones.
Tell you what, you keep your oath. Myself and Ember will deal with the cultists for you on your behalf.
We need those stones to get into our enclave without being seen. Recover the stones and activate them inside the huts so my sisters can join you.
Ah, it's like beacons.
Still have my stone. Here, set it by the entrance to the weird tree and I'll step through to meet you.
Okay. But yeah, it makes sense if you're trying to, go to a location you haven't been before. If you've got something to home in on, like a teleportation beacon. Yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense.
Nicely done.
Thank you. What's this? Oh yeah, this little speed buff is good. I'm now starting to understand how certain classes, when you go through dungeons, can just go over a speed that is like borderline ridiculous for them. Even allowing for like the championship point talents and stuff like that. Some people go ridiculously fast, like they're on, like they're on crack cocaine or something, like really fast. Is it minor expedition? Where is it? Wow. Yeah. Reduces your damage taken. Okay, that's pretty cool. And quick cloak. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. It gives you a little buff and it allows me to run a little faster as well, which is great. I'll be taking your apples as payment. Oh, we gone. Are you over there? This is a nice little cave. Oh, what's... Oh, you're over there. Oh, you little git. Wow, it's 20 past 8 already. Alright. We'll use the portal stone. Alright.
You opened the portal in the perfect spot. Now we can get to work.
Okay. You not do what you can do. I'm going to go to the next portal. Now I can't teleport out. I could, but it ends up costing a lot of gold. I don't really want to do that. Okay, so I'll go to the south one. It looks like we've... Oh, quite... Oh, hello, cat. I was just talking about you as well. You was asleep a second ago. Excuse me, I cannot see... I cannot see the screen with your butt in the way, please. I know. Just once again, you give me a heart attack and I can't see the screen. Thank you. There you go. That's it. There you go. That's it. See, when you sit like that, it's comfortable for me. I can see the screen and I can give you head rubs. See? This is the behaviour I'm trying to encourage with her. Like I don't mind her sitting on my lap. I just don't want her sitting on my lap in such a way that I can't see what the flip is going on. And apparently cats work, and I would agree with this. They work better with positive reinforcement. Like, it's not to say you can't, do negative stuff with them, but they respond much better to positive reinforcement, like giving them treats or giving them head rubs when they behave themselves, or whatever, whatever basically that particular cat likes. It may be, I say treats, the M word, which I'm not going to say right now because if I say that, she will think I am offering her the cow juice. I don't know if she recognises it, if anybody says it, but there's definitely a few words that if I say it, she thoroughly expects it to happen. maybe it's a bit of training or something. I don't know, but it's. I deliberately try not to say them until it is time for it to happen, because otherwise it's just being cruel. You know, she thinks she's going to get a treat or something else, and then you don't because, well,
Stand back. We shall...
yeah, it's not like the right time, or you run out, things like that. It's like with dogs. Some of them know when you talk about walkies. Like, you know, family dog used to be exactly the same. It's like, whenever it was like, you know, time to like take her out for a walk, we would just say the W word, and she could be like in a coma, and if you said that W word, she'd be like, "You said the word. You said it. You know what that means." And of course, then there was the other end of it, where if you said the B word, then they would be very, very unhappy because they know what that meant. EATH. Oh, they did not like that. Yeah, this was the same dog who, you know, when you did take her on walkies, would, if there was a mud puddle, would roll around in it. Dogs. Much as I love that dog, there's to be fair, it was a family dog, so it's like the responsibility for looking after was shared amongst all the family, which is perfectly fine. I was okay with that. What I didn't get on with though was when I had to look after her myself, because she was just too much of a handful. But when there was other people in the family to help out, absolutely brilliant. And that's one of the reasons why when I sort of got my own place here now, I went for a cat rather than a dog, because dogs are brilliant, but they take a lot more work and a lot of energy. I don't have that these days. Whereas a cat's a lot more less energy intensive. Like for the vast majority of the day, you can just leave them to do their own thing and they'll be fine. And that works well for me.
You placed my stone well. I should be protected this close to the tree.
Yeah, what should I do next?
We need to summon the Guardians. With their power, we can cleanse this place of Angoff's foul influence.
How do I summon the Guardians?
Angoff's cursed vines prevent the Guardians from getting anywhere near the Weird Tree. Find the vines that grow within the circles of weird blossoms and destroy them. That should allow the Guardians to appear before you.
Awesome. Yeah, like literally right now, Chloe's sitting on my lap, watching the screen, and like not in a I'm going to attack it, but more of a okay, he's talking to that weird window again. And it's that time of the night. You okay? You want to do something? What is it? Ah, the Vine of Air.
Retribution must be swift. Angoff will pay for his insolence.
Ah, here to help.
The weird tree must continue to reach for the sky.
Oh, you're sitting there, okay.
You must destroy the corruption of air. Heed my warnings and you will survive the vile creature's onslaught.
Okay.
When I call, come to me. My power shall protect you.
Awesome.
These stones belong to Angoff. Should the battle turn against you, come here and I shall protect you.
Nice restoration stuff. Yeah, I'm still curious as to like where the Guardian of Fire's got to. Because I say we've just had air. We're gonna go help water, and then I think it's gonna be earth. But where's fire? That's a bit. I mean, maybe this is connected to what's going on. Maybe they've bound them up or done something. But where are they? Assuming there is one anyway.
This pollution is almost too much for me to bear. Help us restore balance to the weird tree.
What should I do?
Destroy the corrupting spirit, and then we can cleanse this place. Listen to my words. I shall offer what aid I can.
Awesome.
Stay close, and let my power flow over you.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
The tide of battle turns. To my side, now! It is defeated.
Boom. There's another one. The corruption of water. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we just hit level 2 Fighters Guild. Which I think gives me something. And just check. Guild. Fighters. Okay, it just means... Okay, yeah, so yeah, I can use these. Again, a lot of this build is going to have passives. Like, I'm going to have only probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 active abilities. The rest of it's all going to be in passives. I'm going to have a lot of passives, especially once I hit level 50 and I equip that ring. That's kind of the point behind this type of build. It's a 1-bar passive focused build.
The earth weakens. Angof's poison corrupts it. Together we will crush this vile manifestation.
I'm ready.
Good. I cannot harm this corruption of the earth, but I can protect you from its attacks. Listen to my warnings,
You're right there.
and you will prevail.
Okay, yeah, I know. Just don't headbutt my hand, please.
I shall tell you when to return to my side. If you are close, I can shield you from the spirit's attacks.
Awesome.
The spirit casts a spell that shall shake the very ground beneath you. To my side.
Okay, yeah.
It is defeated.
Myself and Ember working together are disgustingly powerful. Like, disgustingly powerful. Good combination. And I'm just hit level 23. Alright. Okay, I think if you want to sort of things again, I'll probably just do this quest and then... I mean, it's got to that point, I might have an early night. I think I'll probably have an early night. Let's just see what I've got. Elder Tome. Oh! This is... Yep. Oh, yep. Okay. I need this one. The Tomb Bearer's Inspiration. Yeah, that's my healing one, that's my stabby one, that's my beam weapon. I need to equip this. Etch a series of runes on your weapon that pulse with power every 5 seconds and lasts for that. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that on there. Oh, no, don't sit on my... Don't sit on my... The cat's sitting on my hand. Hang on. No, come here. Come here. You're not in trouble, but you're sitting on my hand. It makes it difficult to use the keyboard and stuff. Thank you. She's doing her I'm going to be a pain in the butt that he pays me attention mood. Right, okay. So looking at this does need to go. Yeah, she's been her usual mischievous self. Normally, she sits and messes around with my left hand because that's one of the keyboards. Today, she decided she's going to mess around with my mouse hand, which means I can't do anything. And I'm just conditioning you to do this, aren't I? Because I'm now giving you the attention you want. Right. Okay, so let me just look at this. Okay, so let's move that to the second bar. There we go. Because you can have the same skill on 2 bars, which is fine. And I'm probably going to remove that one, and I'm going to remove that one. No, Inspired Scholarship isn't... I don't need that just yet. There we go. Right, so looking at this is at 2464. Okay.
I can feel the oppressive weight of Angoff's corruption lifting. I sense the gratitude of the Guardians, but I also sense fear. Angoff's vermin are afraid.
Ah, all the spirits of corruption have been destroyed.
You did well, and I'm happy to stand at your side. Now we finally have a chance against Angoff and putting an end to his unholy corruption.
I
There's one more challenge we have to face, though.
mean, that's a little. I mean, that's almost 3 times the armor, and it's medium. So I think I'm going to have to give up the training bonus on that one. I mean, again, it's magicka, but it is medium. So yeah, screw it.
Angoff's last wraith nests.
I need to have medium armor.
Very easily, but the Guardians promise to help you. When you're ready, enter the tree and expel the foul spirit.
I need to have more medium armor on. In fact, ideally, to have like a complete set of medium armor. So I think at this point, from now on, if I get anything good that's medium, even if it gives magicka, I will just replace it. And yeah, the heart of the weird tree. Ooh, that looks. I'm trying to think what I was going to say. That looks very. Oh. Alright. Alright. He's dead.
But I have so many more.
He's dead now. I was expecting that quest to take a little bit longer. Hello. He's gone now.
It's so beautiful. Do you see? Things have already changed. The weird tree has been restored.
Glad I was able to help.
Thank the Guardians that you did. We were losing this battle, but now things are different. And you, a stranger. It's a wonder you risked your life for us. There's no end to the surprises this world has to offer.
Don't worry about it.
I served in the Lion Guard before coming to the Weird, so I know more about the world. I think it's time my sisters stopped hiding. We could benefit from more outside contact.
Will the weird tree recover?
If there are no more attacks, the tree will be fine. A hunter, Gloria Fausta, came looking for help while you were inside the tree. I'm ashamed to say we turned her away. We couldn't divert our attention when the outcome of your battle was still unclear.
No, that's fair enough, but where'd she go?
Aldcroft. She said werewolves captured Camlorn and the Duke had fled.
Werewolves?
We weren't able to aid her, but perhaps you can. Chamberlain Weller and Aldcroft would know more.
Yep. Wait, didn't the girl with the ghost dad say she was going to Aldcroft? Well, sounds like we're heading to Aldcroft then. Right. So I think actually that is a good point to end things. I think for tonight. Beginning of a new quest. So I'm not going to worry about that. Let's have a look. So look at the dual wield. Ooh, ruffian. Gives you an 8% damage bonus when attacking stunned, immobilized, or silenced enemies. Ooh, that sounds promising. Improved sneak. Again, do I need? I mean, to be fair, I don't really use sneak right now, but yeah. So look, held to the two unblinking. Oh, I can level up the unblinking eye to what's that one? The languid eye. There we go. Oh, so that ensnares them, which then, oh, I see, yeah, a bit of synergy again. There we go. So that's that. Right. So yeah, that is that. Let's just check. 2464. So yeah, it looks like what I need to do is if I want to have them leveling up, I need to put one of my skills on this bar, so it's active, so to speak. So I think what I will do I think what I will do for now is to remove that one, because I still get the where is it? Then I put this on that one there. Pop that on there. Even if it's just on the bar there, when I get any experience, it will then ping into there. Obviously, once I then get to the point where it's like rank 22 or whatever it is, once that's there, I can remove it. Like by the time I'm like at level 50, I can just, I'm going to be redoing my skills and stuff anyway, because the skills you have whilst you're leveling are not necessarily the skills you want to use when you hit your final build. There may be some skills that you've just used just as placeholders, or ones just to fill the gap so you can get experience, like what I've been doing. But don't worry about that now. That'll be once I hit level 50 and things are like, what? This will be the baseline. This is all. Excuse me. This will be the build, and I can just improve upon it and tweak it here and there. I won't have to completely get rid of any skills. It'll just be focusing on the passives. Because once I hit level 50, this bad boy comes into play, and then this will basically mean I do not have access to my second bar. So I'm gonna leave that there, and we'll continue with this tomorrow. Yes, Friday the 13th, as I was mentioning earlier, it will be when we have our final Star Trek film, Star Trek Insurrection, I think it is. I would say it's probably not my number one film out of the Star Trek films. I don't hate it. I enjoy it. It's got some good bits in it. But, I mean, come on, First Contact. First Contact for me is the Star Trek film. So it's like First Contact, then very closely, depending upon what sort of mood I'm in, it's either Wrath of Khan, Voyage Home, maybe The Undiscovered Country, or that, again, those three kind of semi-tie into second place, and then it's the rest of the films. Some people like it, some people don't, but you know what? That's fine. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. It's enjoyable, it's watchable, but I much prefer First Contact. And, there's nothing wrong with having opinions on films as long as you're not nasty towards other people. Right, so yes, Madam's getting grumpy, so I will leave that there, and I will be back tomorrow with some more of this, and we're going to be dealing with some werewolves. So that's, excuse me, it's eyeball. Just tells me the antihistamines are wearing off. So yeah, I'm going to set the stream name for tomorrow, so I don't forget. And oh wow, that is really irritable. That is like a loose eyelash. I'm going to say goodnight. Good night.